Hey, this is Bob Wagner. And I just want to take a few minutes to, number one, thank you for responding to our business opportunity advertisement that you saw on Facebook, number one. So I appreciate that. And number two, just tell you a little bit about what the business has meant to me and my wife, April, and our family. We've been in this industry. It's kind of like two different careers. I had originally been in the art and picture frame business when I lived in New York on Long Island and had art galleries up there. And after 13 years, lost that business due to receivables not coming in and was forced, to look at something different. We had a good lifestyle. We had two six-figure incomes and, we were living on it. So my wife was very successful in the construction and real estate industry. And, I wanted to stay self-employed. I'd never had a job. I'd always worked for myself. So I ended up getting introduced to an industry called network marketing or multi-level marketing, and in particular in the health and wellness field. And that was where the journey began. And 32 years ago, 32 years ago, we spent 25 years with the first company. We were there the first day that it opened, and we were there, unfortunately, the day they decided to close. And we didn't know they were closing. We just got a call saying they had pulled the plug and it was over. And, kind of shocking. And I know you can relate, or people that have had the plug pulled on them, or things changed quickly without notice and you weren't able to anticipate it. But sometimes change is good, and for us and for our family it was great. We really needed to make a change, for lifestyle change. And that was when we were, 31, 32 years old. All that happened. And I'm 65 now, and so is my wife. And, for half our lives, we've been in this industry, and we founded a great company, a much better company after that one closed. And I want to take a couple minutes to tell you about it because everything changed. When we made that change, and we didn't want to make that change. We had earned over $15 million in that 25 years. Our team of distributors had done over 200 million in sales. We weren't looking to switch or go anywhere, even though things had been going downhill for 4 or 5 years when they did decide to close. We weren't looking, but it happened, and another company found us when we were free agents. And it's been 7 years that we've been with, that company now. And I want to share what it means because a lot of people aren't sure. But here's the one thing that we do know. Everybody's looking for another stream of income. Nobody wants all their eggs in one basket. Everybody's looking forward to retirement, but retirement with restrictions is not retirement. Everybody wants to be able to retire or have more time freedom and not worry about the money to enjoy the life that they want. And my wife, April, and I have been able to do that. We've been able to travel the world. We've been in 35, 40 different countries now, and we never planned on doing that. It's what happened because we made a change. Our three boys are very worldly because they've spent a lot of time in other countries with us, traveled with us, and had a lot of time around adults and learned business and marketing and today are very successful. Each one of them is doing something completely different, and they're all extremely successful. And this was part of the reason why. So, what are we doing now? Well, we're with a company that is changing the world of nutritional supplements with activators. And you say, well, Bob, what are activators? Activators is the next generation from supplements. And supplements have been around forever, many, many decades now. We've all used them and tried different ones, and they just keep coming out. And it's okay, it's good because our food is certainly not giving us what we need, and we do need to supplement. But can you imagine if we could get our bodies reactivated to behave like it did when we were in our teens and 20s and 30s? Man, is that exciting or what? I mean, think about that. And that is what our products do. Okay. It makes us feel like we did when we were younger. It does things that the body stops doing as we age. And they're called activators. And we're so excited about that because we're an aging population. And everybody's sick of medicine. Nobody wants to use 10 or 15 prescriptions to the day they die. Nobody wants to do that. So I'm sharing that with you because the only thing better than the product line that we represent is the business opportunity. It's the best kept secret in the world. And everything changed when COVID came. And I hope you did okay with COVID. We were fine with it. We live in Florida and we're able to be outside and all was good. But everything changed from a mentality that people desire to work from home, okay, or at least be flexible and portable where they can work from their phone or laptop wherever they happen to be. Well, that's us. I mean, we've been doing that for a long time now, but COVID brought it, to the surface. And we have a business opportunity that, look, it's work and you got to build a business. And, but the work we do is easy. The work we do is fun. The key to it is being consistent. Okay. And I had a mentor in my early days, and my wife and I would be happy to mentor you. But all we want to do is talk to you for a few minutes. May give us a call. Let's get to know you. And if you're looking to change careers, if you're looking to create a second income, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're looking to, just maybe retirement's coming quicker than you had planned on, or maybe you're just not ready to retire. We retired after 9/11 happened up in New York for 3 years. We were only 40 years old. And, the fact that we could do it on a high six-figure income was great. But man, I was bored to death. I mean, I needed something to do, and after 3 years, we decided to move to Florida and get cranking again. So give us a call. Let's talk and see what your situation is because what we do now, anybody can do. See, we just share information, we share links, we share websites, we share videos. Okay. And it's amazing how many people we can reach and talk to through technology, through texting, through email, through social media, through our friends and family and church and sporting events and business events and our hobbies and everything that we like to do. We have access to many, many, many thousands of people. And all we do is connect information about their health, wellness, and these activators and business and supplementing income and replacing income and far more than that. So let's talk and see if we're a good fit. It's a very low investment to getting started. I shouldn't even use the word investment because it's anywhere from a couple $100 to $999, and that includes everything, including products. So let's talk and see if you're really ready to get that additional income coming in. Timing is everything, folks, and nobody knows about our business, but we have the greatest products in the world with a very high reorder rate and subscription rate. So let's have a chat. Let's see where you fit in. And we'll show you, we'll mentor you, we'll give you guidance how to accomplish. And our business is all about this. And I'm going to leave you with this. It's about getting you doing less of the things you don't like so you can do more of the things that you do like and the money be there to do it. Okay, that's all it is. That's what it's all about. So give us a ring. My cell phone is 386-299-3879. I'll put our 800 number in the box below, but give us a call and let's chat and let's see if we're a good fit for you too. It was a big change for me from manufacturing picture frames and art galleries to getting into a business like this. But man, it was the best decision we have made in our lives, and we're with the best company we've ever seen in our lives. Have a great day. And again, thank you so much for reaching out for additional information. Take care.